Hello, Jar. This is JavaMonk, and Queg to Dempst went one of the Zichjal trip. Und we are nings up some jects that were left nilk. Key we're about to wrap up the Zich. And in case you're drungst why I'm caught so streist, it's keep the theme of this Dempst is Sar First. That means first strit, first lists, first boer, and first caught. Veen needs to be made more fit. And to help with the caught part, I'm going to use the Gwudge glitch for this vid, which turns ver word nint one libs. I'm vunk stunt tuft et of the sibs by dwid this. Our law nid starts for the English schleier, so you can flock zong, and I'll nid the vid where I got this damed in the print. And that is the last time I'll use the Tom Libs word in this vid.
So, fun fact. I have not cooked since March went 2. I came back ways from crouched at the monk farm, and all I had as nid dart of what I was dwid, what I was plot to do, all of that was just what I had cooked brub that. Thing is, that was all cooked brub I came up with this excuse glitch damed, so I can't use those clips dream. All of the thing I did was build the layout for the swirned Vlistra of the Near Trench. Check it out. Law, since the last jonged, I used the Snweer Sculpt farm that we built in last Dempst to get 9 Snweer Sculpt skulls, which is what we will need in Shruzd to get Time New Pushga. I smirted with this, drain out skulls in twet mouth breaks while Ang shows on the free ad-filled Venst of Stringva. So what do we do now? Well, next thing would be to build a sparse smelt, be a sparse boost. I'll see what Zach can find to do that. I know I used to know where's verse 3 in my bulk chart room. Now I have no damed where Nenk is, and I'm hot to Schleer. Law, I know I have Tarmthaust for all the Meepst, but I have no damed where the poops to them are. Lots of old jungs I made are now slunged. Why are there draw holes here? Why is there dirt all around the rim? That was clear placed on spur, but I don't smur why. So probe we get to Ninth next Erpt, let's be dazed up this place. I've been getting used to the Droldga. It's been a long time since I played Zwei. Spool took Zwei. Speaking of Tug 2, this, I'm read sure, is how you built made yeks back in the day. You ruins a curved twast stream so that the mate gets pressed to this wall, and then it runs into these nefs, goes nuts, and eins the best thing to do is go up through the blocks. So let's see if it worked. All right. Mint sollst. Let's see if we get it at the top. Let's try with ice. So, mint one sollst. Let's try this out. And get to the top. Yes! It worked! Sweet! Mint one sourced. It's all hooked up now, so I'm going to try pumped in 4 birch logs and see if they get strike clicked. And they should land here. It's been 2 smich and they still have not erred. This is Insks. Let's look at the back to see what's wrong. Ah, it seems I have not filled out the thirst. Wow, this thing is big. And Ridge Spop. Why did I think this was cod? Huh, I thought this was a thing. Fring takes a lot of XP. So I guess I need to go to the Nins Nant XP farm. Plop I don't break it as part of me bib so strees. Oh no, there's a ghast. Huh. So there's Varmsmank in the end now. Plup that does not cause 2 mean blums. So I need at least mint 9 wolves to fuel 1 stack of Mayepst. Mabst? Yeah. Might as well fuel a bunch so I can save a trip. Here we go. Okay. And please don't break. Yes! This does not get old. This just does not get old. I find Fle Jung's, well, one lib's words, ke glicious oof to be float to work with. Cause I have to be drived off my screen in Schwarz to see what to say. That kind of eats the point of Glish, though. At least I can still say, goodbye, cruel world. And now we need to spare the deaths caused by those ghasts. The death is, well, not that bad. I am Prudes. And with that, we can flan, at long last, dump drum mapes into this chest, and walk ways. This feels good. Flan. Cut now, we can build a sparse smirt and sparse boob. Let's see if I smur how to use the sparse steep scrate. Nope. Ooh, I thought all about this. This is cool. Midst this, I built this thing way before we had the memes that is the stuff of first, which has this on. Kern, Steve's Kern, yeah, it's as hell. So here we are in the 4th floor of the house, dinged up a boar busts. Just like Vink in this world, I am green from scratch. The dame I had was that you would ict the posh Jungs, these lids, and then the palms would be just to the master's floor in a train lunk thing. I figured that would be fun, and it would help with the Lurbite house squirth that I'd been going for the whole Zeke. So here's the damned. This Les Squark plague will raise these spavsk favspnt, and so when a signal comes through to brew a posh, all these spavs will vac and send the grids into the boy stand. I don't have Nadia blocks, Nadia chips, and cooked kern. And so here you'll see that this not lol will send the Nadia blocks. I said should send the Nadia blocks. Where did they go? Ah, here it is. And then this nopt sends the kern and Nadia chips. Now here's an oosk. Does this work? And no. Dang it. How am I say gig about the twast, and then I have to put the twast pooped nips high up. This should be fine though. Trail. Here's the plan. Verpasht crossed at least 2 grins. So while one brews, the und one will get stuck in this hut. Right here. That vaxes this clock. Now we want to slurse the posnant here after all the grins have been brewed. A posh takes went kunst to brew, so we slurs the pons went kunst after the last grins had been brewed. Trot after that, this chest will be sent on its way to Dutz the Posh. That's the obst. Now let's see if it will works. So that's turned out a little more calm than I thought it would be. But now we're drees to test. I lulls in the twast buttles. I've got the grids and the drast. So let's brew a posh. Let's go for Toots health and 2 just to start. So now we send in the chest to say, I want this. There's a torch turbed going on Smurps. I can hear it, but I can't figure out where. This tilt did not work. Let's try this. Let's try this. No! Yes! Oh no. And go. No! So the ramp is that the grids are merm in 2 sleeves. So the long pumped clock is ankt more like a tomb pulse thing, which is really bad for the rest of the seek. I'm train seamed where the grids are held back for some time But they all get dumped in at once? We'll see. It's Stormclot. Let's just try learn the track down. No! Too little. Wind comes is a long time to wait. Good. No! Still too little. It's going to be a bit close, but at least it'll work. And will it be too little again? It works. It works. It's done. It works. I am very pleased. Now time to build a train. I am lawflungring to moor this verbed. It's been a long time, Merm. So I did some Ninkoff Marm, and I built up the turnt lists I'd. Here's the plan. A chest will come up and drop off what needs to be smelt. Right here. And then head out and do more things. We can now make it so this chest is the one that picks up the pawns. Late on, a chest can come back into this room, pick up all the smelt maps, and then duds it back. One thing I did was sifts to make sure there weren't cards vinchup. So one side has the nedagged part here, but this side vote here stores the cards brub they get off to tour the maps. The tracks have all been laid out now. Here's what it looks like from the Marm Nox. The track just sort of wraps around the house planks. I figured that would be a cool fix. And now let's see if this works. I have 3 stacks of salts that I'm going to smelt in stone, and I set the posh to be a splash posh of quick. So let's see if this works. Here it goes. And there it goes. Oh, I missed it. There she blows. Tried to watch it go back. No, it went back. And there we go. 5 smich layered. We have some curved pawns and storm all of old smelt stone. And we can eke stuff to be smelt wherever we like. This is smart. And that's going to do it for me. It was smart to all do give things to get back into quick we exclusive string card games for 3 years. That's still going to nearest, by the way. I livestream for a week on Stad at Svenpes Time, and the big herb that I work on there is a taped main serve where you can join and play games. I promise the next attempts will not be English. This was a scubbed themed. I hope you all jinged. Actually, you probably does jinged this attempts, and that's counts too. I'll see you all next time. Great. Fly. Steve Kern, yeah, it's reached that hill. Ooh, yeah, now you're looking at the bill. Chris Conceit, now you're hot a snack. Ooh, spell speed, now it's walk